The second question comes from a nail professional in the UK who asked me this. I've been looking at MSDS sheets and comparing gel polishes. How do I tell if it's a good one or not? What should I look out for exactly? And what should I steer clear of? What would be a gel polish with the best case scenario of ingredients? Well, I'm glad you're using these very important information sheets. Every salon should have them for every product they use. For those of you who don't know, MSDS stands for Material Safety Data Sheet. These information sheets are used around the world by many different types of professionals, including firefighters, truckers, shippers, packagers, etc. The MSDS sheet teaches important information about safe use. For instance, they provide emergency contact phone numbers, first aid information, proper storage information, flammability warnings, safety precautions, even tell you how to properly dispose of your products. And they provide signs to watch for that may indicate the products are being improperly used. They also provide the expected symptoms related to both short-term and long-term overexposure of your skin. Now, starting in 2014, these information sheets that were formerly called MSDSs are now referred to by a shorter name, SDS, which stands for Safety Data Sheet. They're the same thing as the Material Safety Data Sheet, but they dropped the word material. And these SDSs are updated to conform to international standards. You won't be able to tell a good UV gel from a poor one by reading these safety data sheets. Why? Well, that's not what these sheets are for. The SDS tells you what you need to know to work safely with the product, and it doesn't consider product quality or performance. All brand name nail products can be used safely when they're used correctly. By correctly, I mean all manufacturers' directions are followed, and all warnings or precautions are heeded, including those listed on the safety data sheet. I don't think there's such a thing as a best case scenario ingredients, as you ask. It's not that simple to tell how well a UV gel will work, especially given that that if a nail professional misuses the very best UV gel in the world, it won't work very well. Many will blame the products when in fact they use the product incorrectly. That's one of the biggest challenges facing the nail industry. Too many nail technicians don't read or follow directions, and they mix together things that should not be mixed together. And many incorrectly cure nail coatings. Of course, the reverse is true. A great nail tech can make even a poor quality UV gel work pretty well. These safety data sheets and their ingredient listing can warn you about ingredients you may be allergic to so that you can avoid them. So in that way, they're very useful. I did want to add something else. It used to be that we read labels to find out what's in the product. Now, many people read the labels to find out what's not in the product. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Unless you're allergic, what does it matter what's not in the product? These are often just cleverly spun marketing messages. For instance, this product is XYZ free. This claim is often used to fool people. A good example is acetone free. So what if a product is acetone free? As I've discussed in many previous episodes, acetone doesn't cause allergic reactions, and it easily can be used safely in salons. Acetone free doesn't tell you what's in the product, and maybe the solvent being used to replace acetone may not be as safe as acetone. But when people see the XYZ free claim, they automatically assume that XYZ must be dangerous. That's a clever marketing ploy that many fear-based marketers use to fool people into thinking their products are safer, when in fact they may be no safer at all and might not even be as safe or could be less safe than what they're attacking with their marketing. 3 free is another example of how some are claiming to be 5 free. They don't often bother to mention what they're supposedly free of, and they don't need to. They know this claim will frighten many into buying their products. In my opinion, don't buy a product based on what it doesn't contain. Don't let fear drive your marketing decisions, and be very wary of marketers that use fear to sell their products. Good nail products don't need to be marketed with fear. Good marketers don't need to stoop to these types of deceptive practices. Be informed and make informed purchases. Read the safety data sheets. Use the products properly. That's the best way to ensure that you're working safely.